good morning, folks. What's going on? It's your boy. Oh, hey,
That's it? That's all
you
you
guys didn't
got?
even know. I was pretty much I was begging Al to fucking do the intro.
You started it
Uh,
off with a cussing, huh?
this morning, cause you know, a little under the weather. But yeah, but Al, why don't you give the intro a check, folks? y- Give her some
Mhm.
motivation. Help me out here. Give her some motivation. Al really doesn't like doing the
I
introductions,
don't.
opening up the show.
Mm.
She says I don't like to say hello to motherfuckers in real life,
Hip
so I'm
hop,
not trying
hip
to,
hop's enemy.
you know. But so give her some encouragement, folks. Al, let's try this. Let's do hit me with the good morning intro. How we doing here?
Good morning.
Oh,
What? That's not what you said. Hit him
that's
with
it.
the good morning. I
That's it.
don't. I have like this weird like social thing. Like I'm not comfortable saying hello first. I don't like saying. I'm just not good in those kind of situations.
You're a fucking weirdo.
Whatever. Just bu- Do you guys hear bullying straight out the gate?
Man,
You guys, he changed his glasses 3 times trying to match his fit.
hey, you know. That's it.
Huh?
That's the intro.
What's up? It's me, your boy, Sergito.
Stop.
Uh,
Stop.
thank you,
Um,
Joey.
there you go. You go. She got the encouragement. Come on now. Come on, folks. Give her some encouragement. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Sometimes when we do the show, doesn't it like I feel like it's too quiet? I'm like, shouldn't there be like background music or something?
I tried, folks. I tried. Welcome everybody to the House of Nerd Show, episode 55. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Uh, Happy to be here with all you beautiful, fun folks, man. The live chats are popping. Who we got? We got Fulci. I see Cookie. Cookie, shout out Cookie. Always great to see you. So my God, Leah. Yo, what's up?
She
Do it
ain't
up.
no
Do it
Mariah.
up.
That's an
Leah,
inside joke. I'm
we're
not.
gonna drop the link right now. Come on the live, sing for us. You know,
She's just humming in the background the whole time.
you know what I'm saying? That's it. We don't even you just hum in the background for us. Dragon Ranger, what's up, homie? You already know. It's always great to see you. Uh, my man Deviant, all the way from France. Yo, I checked out. So folks, Deviant's got his own channel. Feel free to drop it in the chats there, buddy. Because I went to go check it out. But it's all in French, obviously. And
You don't speak
I
proper
tried my
English?
I tried my darndest to remember my elementary school French lessons, but I picked up a word or here, but it was I knew it was good content, but I couldn't I couldn't understand it. I wish my French was stronger, but go check it out, folks. If you're fluent in French, or just show the homie some love. Hit that subscribe button for him.
Hmm.
Who else did we see here? Hip
Hip
hop.
hop's
Steve,
enemy.
my guy. What's going on, homie? What's going on? Who else, Al? Who else? I know I'm missing a whole bunch of people.
Uh-huh.
Joey. Joey, what's
Joey.
going on?
Keep throwing up the good ones.
Angel, what's going on? I love some, Canadian love. Canadian love. You know. Uh Philly Phil, what's going on, bro? Good to see you, my man.
Ninja, I have to take a little Ninja. I was rocking with you until you said the Big Mac. For some reason, I can't eat anything bigger than like the double McDouble from McDonald's. Like the regular size sandwiches, my stomach is not with it.
I do like a McDonald's cheeseburger. I'm not gonna lie. Extra onions, extra pickles. The
Yes.
only way I'll eat it. Extra onions, extra pickles. Uh,
Mm. You heard it here first. The only way he'll eat it is with extra onions and extra pickles.
the homie Fresh Princess from the Six. Shout out, but she's not in the Six today, folks. Apparently,
She's in the 7.
she's out west in Van City. Okay, she's talking about she's got to do
Oh,
PST time Pacific. She's 3 hours behind.
yeah, I have my
Like,
alarms, 4 different alarms that go off, and then it's so dreary on this side too, so it's like you wake up and it's like, there's no motivation to be up right now.
oh man, uh, it's funny. She's like, okay, I'll so put together for these morning shows, and I love how Elle,
Mhm.
you're just admittedly you're like, no, you're a disaster. I like that. I just
Yeah, a
keep it
little
real with the audience,
transparent. Yeah.
you know. So uh,
Now, have you ever heard me say "L" here?
you're a weird person. I don't know what to say.
Weird person.
You're a weird person.
Thank you.
You're a weird person.
Wow.
But yeah, yo, so thank you everybody coming to hang out with us, man. Got a good show planned for you guys. Please remember to hit that like button, hit that thumbs up if you guys haven't already. We're gonna switch it up a little bit this week, the format. El,
Yeah.
do you wanna let the fine folks at home know what's going on?
Let them guess.
Oh, you're just
No.
gonna do that? No.
So we're gonna start off the show with Copper Drop, so that way we can keep the polls open throughout the show, so we have a little bit more accuracy when it comes to who actually is the winner,
Mm.
instead of Sergio logging into all of his accounts at the end of the show to vote.
Say a word. Say a word. Yeah. Oh man, yeah. So we're gonna open up the show with Copper Drop. We're gonna test it out a couple weeks, see how we like it, see how you guys like it, and then once we announce our picks, we're gonna throw the poll up in the live chats, and you folks will have pretty much the whole show to vote. Which I will hit it. Okay, homie. All right. I mean, as long as you hit it, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So yeah. So we're gonna open up the show. Copper Drop. Ma'am, can I
What happened?
can I hit my
Oh,
video
I
first?
always forget that we have.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's just
new format. I thought new.
here we go, folks. Copper Drop, Copper Drop, Copper Drop. You guys know what it is, man. Each week you guys vote, or our guest votes on either my pick or Elle's pick. New releases, we talk about it. So last week you guys voted for Bloodstained Teeth #1. I got it around here somewhere. Here we go. Love this dope. I think this is the Patrick Reynolds variant. So Al, you're not gonna zoom me, eh? Just gonna drop it
Oh, I
down.
got you. Say less.
So unprofessional.
Yeah. No. Say, I got you. I'm doing it right now.
Terrible. Wow. Took
I had
about
to
30
remember how.
but check this. I love this, man. This is like super duper sick. I'm telling you right now. This is gonna be like probably nominated for cover of the year.
It looks like you're cosplaying right now too, huh?
Ooh, yeah, I did that. That was purposeful.
Yeah.
That was purposeful.
That's for sure one of my favorite covers that have dropped this year. I love that cover so much.
So dope. Love it. Okay, Al. Okay.
Oh, I thought you wanted to do the whole show.
No, ma'am.
Okay.
I picked that one up. Yes. So Bloodstained Teeth. Elle, what are your thoughts on this book?
It was cool. I thought they packed in a lot of like early world building, and it did jump around a little bit, but it's the #1. I bet they want to get to the point. It was cool. I liked the art. It wasn't my favorite book, no, but it was cool. I liked it. I like that they're kind of sticking to traditional vampire roles and lore and stuff. I like the fledgling thing and how it's like kind of pyramid schemed. The tiers and stuff of being a vampire. I thought that was cool. So it was interesting.
So why don't you hit the folks, for those who are not familiar with the book, with a synopsis?
I believe this was your pick, your pitch.
Oh no, but you can hit him with the synopsis. Go for it.
Um, so it's about vampires and in a city, and you got Atticus. He's an asshole, self-proclaimed. It's in his title, and he basically is tasked with killing all his fledglings, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so he has to be, because he's basically a vampire for hire, and vampires who are turned, they can't, or people who are turned, they can't make more vampires. They can only feed, right? And kill. And so I guess his antics have caught up to him, and now like the High Council or whatever is reprimanding him, and now he has to kill all of his children.
Mm-hmm. Is it, sorry, is it just me? Is your mic really staticky?
I don't know. Is it now?
It's super like, yeah.
Is it like not loud?
Am I the only one hearing that? Am I the only one hearing that? It sounds super like crunchy.
Crunchy?
But yeah. So Bloodstained Teeth #1. This, folks, was actually my #2 pick of the week. Came in as #2 on my top 3. I absolutely dig this book, man. Fantastic issue #1.
Here, I'm gonna leave and come back.
All right, cool. Do it up. Get out of here.
Forever.
Get out of here. Okay, bye now. That's it, folks. You heard it. Got tired of Elle's bullshit. This time, she had a good run. So folks, Bloodstained Teeth #1. Fantastic opening issue. This one is written by Christian Ward, who's typically, I think this is his first time on writing duties. He's a fantastic artist, and is drawn, penciled by Patrick Reynolds, who's great. He's worked on Nita Haas, some other stuff, colored by Heather Moore, and on letters, Hassan Otsmain Elawu.
Is it still staticky?
Oh, it sounds much better. Sounding clear. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Fulci was telling us he was hearing the static as well, too.
Fulci, mind your business. Fulci, you're supposed to be on my side. Don't.
Yeah, I hear the static.
I don't see that comment.
Bye. Later. So hey, listen. The standout right now for me, the art is fucking killer. Mm-hmm. Killer. Everything about this art is fantastic. I love the neons. I love the scratchiness. And we never saw it again. That's it. R.I.P.
Not R.I.P.
R.I.P. Even I don't know if we have any panels from the interiors, but there was he used it sparingly, but the artist Reynolds. I'm a sucker for the, like, the Bronze Age, the Band-Aid dots. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, like the little, yeah. He uses it throughout, and I love, anytime I see that it gives that old school classic vibe to the art. Loved it. Yeah. So in terms of the art, top tier. Lettering, top tier. Hassan is doing his thing. You see that crunch there. So yeah. In terms of the story, I loved it. It's a good pacing, good world building. We're introduced to a world where vampires exist, but they're not really known. But you do have this main character, Atticus Sloan, who basically will turn a human into a vampire for a price. And it was interesting because the price that they went with in the book was $10,000. He says it's going to cost you at least $10,000 to be turned into a vampire. And I found that really, really interesting,
Yeah, I like the whole and the groupie idea, like the fang bangers and stuff. Because there was like a website like years ago that was like really popular. It was called like, I don't know, like Vamp Life or something. Fang, I don't know, something like that.
Fang Life.
You remember?
To this day, president.
And so it's so funny that it was kind of incorporated in this. Like, yeah, it's like a social media trend, like hashtag Fang Banger, Fang Life. Like, okay.
But listen to this. Check this. Am I the only one? Am I the only one who thought $10,000 is like really low price? I'll buy someone for 10.
For sure. No, for immortality. Like, yeah.
I'm gonna pose this question to you guys. If you guys had the opportunity for 10 G's, and this is canon in the book now, he'll do it for, he says, starting price of 10 G's. Would you guys want to be turned into a vampire? All that it cost you was 10,000, 10 racks. I don't know about anybody else, but I was like, done. I said 10 G's is soft, yo. I said, let me do it up, bro.
But it's kind of sketchy too. Believe it. But that's the thing. Why is it only 10 G's? I'd be like, let me look around. Let me shop around, because that's kind of a low-end vampire. Like, I'm trying to get turned by, maybe somebody a little higher up.
But that's what I'm saying, Angel. It's charm change. I said, yo, 10 racks, that's it? I said, done. It's a wrap, baby. I said, yo, vampire life. Let's do this. Ignacio, hey, good morning, buddy. Great to see you, my man. Thank you for coming through the House of Nerd show.
Dragon says I paid $20. No.
I'd pay 20 G's or $20.
I don't know. I'd probably try to get it for free, because like if he's selling it, it would be like kind of like a I don't need that. You 10 G's in debt now, and I'm over here living it up for free.
But like, okay, so you guys let us know for $10,000, would you guys be turned into a vampire? For me, it's a no question thing. Do it up. 10 G's soft. Let's go, baby. Immortality. So this is Atticus Sloan's kind of, this is what he does, right? He turns people. But now he's getting into trouble with the hierarchy. He's getting into trouble with the hierarchy. They're like, no, you can't be doing this shit. I'd pay 20
for free.
Disrespect. Remember that one time you wouldn't give me that extra fucking portion of jello?
Not portion.
Yo,
you're right. You said his ration.
Back. It's coming back. So Atticus is in trouble with the hierarchy, and they're basically saying, now listen, now you gotta go kill all these what did they call them in the book? There was a term for them, but you gotta kill all these vampires that you've turned, right? And so that's how the kind of story kicks off. But again, super great debut issue. It's got me hooked. Super hyped for this, and did not disappoint by any means. My number 2 of the week. So it's an easy cop. It's an easy cop for me.
I would agree. It's a cop.
Yeah. It's a cop for you,
cool. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah. And if they keep bringing it with the covers, you know me, I'm a cover whore. So let the covers keep being good. I'm going to keep buying it.
Man, covers are fantastic. We got 2 for a $5. Very cool first issue thing. I agree. It was great.
Is 2 for a $5? That's Borderless.
I believe that's Borderless panels from
the Heathen, the High Life Heathen.
And we got Ignacio saying he'd prefer being a werewolf, but yeah, give him that immortality. Yeah, I mean for 10 racks.
You know what?
Not a thing.
I'd rather be with a werewolf than a vampire, for being honest. But I think I'd rather be a vampire than a werewolf, if that makes sense.
Be with a werewolf
than a vampire, but I'd rather be a vampire than a werewolf.
You care to explain?
I think it's self-explanatory.
I'd rather be with a werewolf.
I mean, have you seen? No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, they got it like that.
No, I'm just saying, like,
You got it like that?
I don't know. There's something like I'd rather High Life
Indeed,
Heathen.
he is indeed borderless.
And I didn't mean to call you out on that. High Life Heathen is going in the bio.
Yeah. Do it up. I want to see it up, babe. Oh,
Not
oh.
furries, but furries.
Angel wants to hear about the Fang Bangers now.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's for the OnlyFans. That's paid tier content, baby. Never mind. Never mind.
Like, well.
Oh man. So, easy cop, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, folks. There you have it. Definitely cop this one. I'm very much looking forward to issue number 2. Yeah, this one's staying on the pull list, no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Second half of Copper Drop, we're pitching to you a book, a new release coming up on Wednesday. You guys get to vote on it, and we'll announce we'll reveal the poll results at the end of the show. It's the Animal Instinct, detrimentally. You already know what I'm about to say. Elle, you want to open up? What's your pick?
Actually,
Or is
I'm gonna
I
go
going
with
first?
your
Okay.
pick.
All right, let's do it up. So my pick, folks, is the Bone Orchard Mythos prelude, and it's actually, here's the kicker for you folks. Here's the kicker. Hey, my man Samurai, thank you for coming through, buddy. Always good to see you. It's available to everybody for free on Wednesday. It's a free comic book day. Excuse me. Offering this coming this Saturday, yeah. This
May
Saturday,
7th.
yeah. So I feel like it's a no-brainer.
Yes, in June.
The
22nd, I think.
Or part of the Bone Orchard stuff.
It's like the what? Yes.
Mm-hmm. So this is written by Jeff Lemire, Andrea Sorrentino. They collaborated on oh man, what's their biggie? The good one.
Gideon Falls.
Gideon Falls. Or is it, I was always saying Gideon. Is that Gideon?
Gideon?
Gideon? Is it Gideon or Gideon?
That sounds very much on brand for you.
I wanna say it's Gideon.
Gideon Falls.
I like it rolls off the tongue nicely. Gideon. I like Gideon.
Gideon.
Of Gideon Falls, of Gideon Falls fame. So what do we got here? The synopsis here. Books a secluded cabin on a serene lake in an attempt to get away from his struggling marriage and his impending deadlines. But what he can't know when he arrives is that he is already in the cabin. In fact, he may have always been there. Oh, okay, so it sounds like another one of those mind fucks, eh? Like Gideon Falls was crazy, eh? Like just messes with your head. So face to face with his own demons, the writer discovers the first terrifying pieces of the Bone Orchard mythos, a sprawling new horror, interconnected universe from these guys. So that's the cool part. So this is like the prelude, and they're set to release a whole bunch of books in the next couple of years as part of this new universe that Andrea and Jeff are starting. So like I'm all in from the beginning, just based on their past works together, and the premise sounds super dope. So that's my pick.
This page in particular is super cool because I obviously took out the text, but the boxes on the bottom are blank. So like they're calling out for their kid and there's just no response. So those boxes are just like silence.
Oh,
so
okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Inja.
Okay. All right.
So my pick is
yes. So here's the timeline for the release of all these books. So like I'm pretty like this is pretty, to be honest, this is pretty fucking cool. They're building up this universe of their own. Yeah.
And they're all independent of each other, so you can jump in at any point and read backwards or forwards. They said that the prelude is the only one that will have like is the one that has like where you might get hints of direct ties from all of them.
For the future ones, yeah.
Yeah, but they're all, you can read any of them or just one or backwards, so that's cool too.
All right, sick. So that's my pick. That's the one you guys got to vote for.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you come up with?
I do.
What made it?
I'm doing Dogs of London by Peter Milligan.
Wow.
Peter Milligan is one of my favorites, so don't come for me.
All right.
The
poll is up, folks. You can start voting for.
Okay.
But
how cool are these covers? This is the #2 cover on the right, and I'm obsessed. I need the Virgin.
I do like that one on the right. That's cool.
So the gist of it is they're not actual dogs. That's just the name of the gang.
Ooh.
Which is something else important because I feel like I thought that this was gonna be like literal like human dog heads, and I was like, I don't know if I'm into that.
But werewolf, what's going on? I thought we established that's what you're into.
And he kind of cute.
Yeah, okay.
Frank and Terry are about to find out how deep you must bury a body to make sure it doesn't haunt you. They were once members of the Dogs, a feared gang who ruled much of London's underworld back in the swinging 60s. They thought they'd escaped their troubled past, but the past isn't dead. It's just bashed about a bit and very pissed off. So this takes place over different time periods, and it's gonna jump around a bit, showing them getting out. You guys be distracting me with the laugh emojis because let's be serious for once, guys. Okay.
They know. They're like, you know, Juan, I'm getting sick and tired of you always staying in the middle of the fence there. Okay, homie, cut it out. Same with Joey. Listen, this is a battle to the death. It's one or the other. All right.
The art is cool.
Enough with this.
And
you're a film noir. Get out of here.
Don't be telling my friends to get out of here just because you don't consider them friends. So Milligan calls Dogs of London a brutal San Francisco gangster story about revenge, class, and the changing face of crime in society. A story about trying to escape from the intractable bonds of your destiny.
Excuse me, what was that, ma'am?
Yeah, you heard me.
Oh, no, what was that?
And so
okay.
They said it's along the same vein as like Brighton Rock, Get Carter, and The Long Good Friday. As well as modern day iterations like Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels and Sexy Beast. How much do these films glamorize violent thugs? How much do we care?
Okay.
So you guys have until the end of the show to vote for me.
The poll is up. Yeah. Oh, I like that banner. Nice.
Thank you.
I like that. Polls are live on the YouTubes. Voting closes at the conclusion of this episode. And I like this is how we know Tara's not a real one. Look what you're asking here. Can we ever
Tara, get out of here.
You know what I'm saying? You
Tara,
can't explain that? Tell her. Let her know what's up.
Tara, this show is all about division. How can we be super mean to each other and then still come back together the next week to do another show? And, you know, I've tolerated a lot of abuse behind the scenes, and the least you guys could do is vote for me.
Wow.
So.
Well, but also, if Tara was here, she'd know that we had a tie just a couple of weeks ago, no?
Oh, yeah, we did have a tie, actually.
Yeah.
What were the books?
I don't know. But we did have a tie. I remember that.
We did.
I remember that. Yeah.
Inja says you rigged the poll.
Yo, listen. The current standing is 90% to 10.
Wow, a vote for me is a vote for women. So you guys must be anti.
So we'll check on throughout.
Not 90%. Can I at least get like 85? Can I get 15%?
You're going down.
Inja, I don't know. You don't like onions from McDonald's, so I don't know if I can trust you.
Inja, who you vote for? Let us know what's up. Who you vote for?
So that's Sergio.
There you have it, folks. That's our copper drop. We'll see what the results of the poll are at the end of the show. Let's get into weekend review. Let me hit that intro. Here we go. Boom. Boom. Week in review where we talk about our top 3 books of the week. Elle, let's kick it off. What's going on?
Okay.
How was your week? What did you read? What made your top 3?
So before we get into this, because this is both of our number 3s, before we get into Something is Killing the Children, just an honorable mention to Newburn.
Man,
It was
you want to say that again one more time?
honorable mention.
Oh, are you okay this morning? Are you drunk?
No,
You've been
but I'm
slurring your
sick.
words all morning, and
No,
you're getting into the sauce.
I need to be. I did put a little something in my coffee, but not enough. Just
I'm
enough to get through the show.
I'm gonna throw up another poll, folks. Is Elle drunk this morning? Yay or nay? You let us know.
I wish is put up an I wish option too.
Oh man! All right. What's your honorable mention?
Thank you, Inja. A real one.
Wow.
Well, they're rehydrated onions, so you just can't go into it thinking like real onions. You know what I mean? You got
extra onions is the only way to go. That's one thing we can agree on, eh?
Huh?
I said that's one thing we can agree on.
Yeah, that's one thing it is absolutely
the one and only.
The first time we talked about that too, I said, okay, I could do the show with him because there's only one way to do it: extra pickles, extra onions.
That's a fact. Yeah.
So just an honorable mention to Newburn. Newburn was really dope this week. It just was so much good stuff that came out that it didn't get in it, but the storytelling and how they structured it, phenomenal. Loved it.
Newburn is great, folks. Pick that one up.
This might be my favorite issue to date. Is this one for sure?
Super strong. How great is Jacob's interiors?
Oh, and this one
really getting better issue to issue.
Did you read this one yet?
I did, ma'am.
You did?
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
From that drip. I've had the flu since the open bar. I've been sick since open bar, and I'm just now getting back to normal.
Oh, okay. From that drip. That drip.
I'm about to mute Mike now.
The clapper. I mean, we don't know what's going on.
No. Whoa. Chill. Before I expose your medical history. Some things I didn't even know you could have together.
So Something is Killing the Children, number 22. This is both our number 3 pick. Or as Deviant all the way in France would say, trois.
Yeah. I can count in French because of Hamilton.
Hit us with a trois. Oh?
Trois.
I like that. Okay.
Ew.
Oh. Why you gotta say it like that?
But when I speak Spanish, you're blocked.
Don't do that.
Don't
do that to my language, folks. Oh my gosh.
Something is Killing the Children, number 22. So we have a new mask, right? We get introduced to this issue in, pretty hardcore, the first page. I didn't include the first page because you need to open the book and see that for yourselves, how fucking hardcore they went for that first page.
Without showing the I wasn't ready for that. So I've got the book here. I picked up all covers actually. I picked up the A, B, and the C, the die cuts. Actually, I grabbed those for you as well, eh? Oh,
yep.
The die cuts. But the first page, folks, when I tell you I wasn't ready,
I looked at it for a long time. Yeah, because I was like, is this what I had to make sure that I was like, oh dang.
Yeah, Werther, he's crushing his art.
Sergio, you got the die cut? Can you throw it up, or you don't have it?
No, I don't have it. It's downstairs. I don't have
guys, he only walks upstairs once a day, so don't.
That's it.
It's all his knees could take.
But yeah. So, but how great was that opening?
Oh, so good.
Ooh,
this entire opening sequence was so cinematic. It was so good.
And so these masks, they're international, so that's cool. We don't know. They don't say specifically where, but we know they're overseas because they talk about the American counterparts, right?
And wearing the mask over the eyes, so cool. They look so cool.
I want to be a something is killing the children guy. I'm not gonna lie.
You want to be,
I want to be one of those
or you
guys.
secretly are?
I could be.
Yeah.
Could be. Who would you be? Which mask?
None. I would be a rogue.
You'd be a rogue, or you'd be an
Yeah.
Erica?
Yeah, I'd be an Erica.
Mm,
I don't
okay.
agree with. So their whole thing is, kill all witnesses, right? There cannot be anybody left, and I just can't get with that. I
Okay.
can't get with it. I think that people, especially kids, there's always like some redeemable factor, which might be a fault of mine, but I just couldn't give somebody finality like that.
Okay. I say fuck them kids, but that's just me. But that's just me, folks. Who would you guys be? Because you got your white mask, black, red,
Hmm.
blue. Yeah. So but I like these guys. I like the mask over the eyes. That's pretty cool. That's
And
dope.
I left the text in this one because I love her, sweet
Yeah.
baby angel. She's like, some weird pedo is trying to pick me up in the parking lot. She's talking about Erica.
Oh man.
Erica is trying to help her out, and she's
Huh.
like, no. And it's so funny because last time we talked about something is killing the children, you said you didn't like the dialogue
Mhm.
from her because you felt like it was too mature or
Yeah. I
whatever.
just like again. This is an 11 tops 12-year-old kid,
But my
and she's
daughter
talking
will
like,
tell me like there's some perv out in the parking. Like she'll say stuff like this. So to me, it's like it's funny because I'm like, no, like my kid doesn't cuss, but she will say like a perv or a creep or
yeah. Steve is saying he'll go rogue as well.
yeah.
I'm not even mad at that. Yeah. You know?
And then after House of Slaughter too, Aaron and like their story, like there's no way I could affiliate myself with. You finished House of Slaughter, right?
Yeah.
So the last issue, the compound, right? Like
Mhm.
I would absolutely support something like that because these kids, all they did was be afraid of something. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
they deserve to
Oh,
turn
for
it
sure.
around.
For sure. I think that's the only thing that's really kind of like messed up with these
Mhm.
houses is to
Mhm.
like don't murk the kids in order to keep the secrecy of the monsters. Like
Mhm.
without what's the word? Like just get it done,
Mhm.
without prejudice,
Yeah.
just
Mhm.
murk them. Uh, so that's the only thing I take issue with. So with that, that's a good point. I probably have to go rogue as well too.
And I feel like this page kind of set up maybe like a some sexual tension. I was like, is Erica gonna hook up with this guy, with this cop? Just
Why
how
why
mysterious.
why you always gotta make things sexual? Why can't it just be like,
Because we haven't seen Erica in that kind of situation yet.
detrimentally horny, man?
No, we're like 20 issues in. Like she has to get
Oh, she
something
gotta
from
get some.
somewhere.
Okay, that's true. That's true.
And this is where she catches Erica sneaking into her house, which I thought was funny. The eye narrowing, because she's like one of my favorite characters right now.
You know
She's
how I read
so
that?
funny.
She like, bitch, what you doing?
Yeah. She's like, and then she starts screaming right for Ricky. It's so funny.
Oh, that brings up a good point. You know what I did like in terms of what Tinian did, the storytelling, the structure is
Mhm.
there was two occasions where he really switched it up, and I thought the story was going to go somewhere, and he went with it elsewhere. The first one
Mhm.
being when Erica comes to talk to her, right?
Mhm.
And rather than these two kind of like connecting like with the first characters
Mhm.
she says, "Nah, fuck this. I'm running
Mhm.
into the bar, and this
Mhm.
pedo is trying to fucking, you know, he's being a weirdo, try to hit on me, or whatever,
Mhm.
right?" So that was the first one. I said, oh, okay, he's not making it, straightforward, easy. And then the second one was this scene here,
Yeah.
right? Rather than I thought, okay, she's gonna go sneak off
Mhm.
and
Oh,
see what she's
absolutely. I
up
thought
to.
she was gonna go follow
Yeah,
her.
right. That would have been the easy thing.
Yes.
But she doesn't. She runs, and so
Mhm.
that was very cool.
Yeah.
I really liked how Tinian switched it up there. Yeah,
And the horror with the humor in this series, I feel, is much needed, and he does it real masterfully too. Because it's heavy. Kids are being not just murdered but slaughtered,
mm-hmm.
and so it's nice to have these moments where it's like, yeah, her whole family was just killed, but she's kind of a bitch.
Oh man. Oye, Juanito, pick this up, bro. It's really good. It's really good. That first arc, dope. And I've said it before. The second arc for me was okay. It was like much of the same on the first one, but then the third,
Oh, yeah.
sick. The fourth, sick. So
Yeah.
you know, overall, just a really great series. It
And
deserves.
House of Slaughter, phenomenal too.
House Slaughter was dope too.
Mhm.
So that's our number 3. What's your number 2? Elle?
Actually,
Hmm.
what's your number 2? Oh, it is my number 2, huh? Oh wait, hold on. Violence. Did you switch to slides?
I'm gonna just throw that one up. What you doing?
Which one you do? Who said that?
I didn't switch up nothing.
No, I'm just kidding. So my number 2 pick was By Lines and Blood. It's issue number 4. It was the final issue, and hopefully in this arc, because it's like alluded to that there might be more. I'm hoping there's more, but it's not like 100% certain yet. But I do hope, because this was fantastic. Satya, the main character, is probably one of my favorite original characters in recent time.
Okay.
And in this one, she, in the previous issue, there was like a doppelganger of hers that like killed the mayor guy. So she's trying to clear her name. So like, but everybody's wearing masks. This is, does take place during like that kind of time. And so she meets up with the police, who she doesn't trust, and they try to make a deal with her, and they go under this like, I just thought the colors are really cool on this. It's like a shield, like it'll block out like recordings and stuff. And just like a really solid conclusion to this arc. The fight scenes were dope. Like, she looks so cool. Like, that's like my biggest thing with this series. Is Satya is like, she's so cool. Like,
just a cool character.
And like the cussing, sometimes cussing is gratuitous in comics, but this one, she's like, who's this? Who's the bitch? I love that. I love a good bitch placement, And her outfit is so cool. And this is like my panel of the week. So fucking good. Because they could have easily made her like one of those characters that are like, I'm too good to do this. I'm too righteous to, toe the line, so to speak. But no, she's like, no, I'm no goddamn hero. And she proved she's not a hero. Like, no, she's doing this for her own reasons. And I like that, because a lot of times they try to like soften women up in these like revenge stories, and they didn't do that with Satya.
Okay.
And,
so a good conclusion to, it's only 4.
Yeah. It was 4 issues, 4 solid issues, like packed. They packed in a lot of story. They left it open to where there could be more. There was back matter that alluded to there being more, possibly.
Okay.
But yeah, this was phenomenal story, phenomenal book. I don't know how many times I've hit up the creators on this and tagged them and stuff, because this was such a solid book.
Shit, let's get him on then.
Would love to see more in this universe.
Okay. There you go. Juan's agreeing. Panel of the week.
Juan is in agreement.
In agreement. So that's your number 2.
That was my number 2.
And we share. We share a number 1.
Hold on, I gotta share my screen again.
Okay, man.
Oh, don't man me.
Nice lady.
Nice lady.
Nice lady. Yeah, we're just gonna leave this up here. Let's get that out of there.
So our number 1 is
Number
Vermillion. Vermillion number 0.
Vermillion number 0. A one-shot from a Brazilian artist by the name of Brau. This is
say that again.
Brau. Brazilian artist by the name of Brau. Behemoth Comics. Folks, this is gonna end up on a lot of people's best of at the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot say enough good things about this one show. Now, before we get into the discussion, I did want to give a bit of a content warning for folks. Would you say that's fair, Elle?
That's
In terms of the material in it,
mhm,
it gets into some heavy. This is a heavy book.
mhm.
This is a heavy book. There's
Yeah.
no way around that. There's
It's
violence,
heavy, but
gore, self
open to
harm,
interpretation.
open to interpretation for sure.
Hmm.
And we'll get into that. That's one of the things that I really dig about. Actually, um, yeah.
Full
Oh,
cheat. This is what I recommend. If you guys haven't been able to get the physical yet, the digital copy is you can get it on Comixology. I know Comixology is a bad word, but I couldn't wait to get my physical copy from Sergio, so I did end up buying the digital. And um, I mean, I read it like 2-3 times already, so I'm excited
yeah,
to get the physical.
yeah. I've read it twice. It's a one shot. It's a no brainer to pick this one up. It's
Hmm.
that good. It's a singular story. Elle, why don't you
Oh,
yeah, why don't you start off? Let the folks know what this amazing book is about.
again, I feel like this is a very subjective, and even the author, it's like inspired by the Slipknot songs Vermillion, and then I don't Vermillion Part 2 as well. I'm not sure, but I know for sure that Part 1, which would be interesting.
I'm not familiar with those songs. I don't think I've ever heard them. I'm not. I don't listen to those guys. But yes, it is
So I'm
inspired.
like a secret closet fan.
Hmm.
That was my jam back in the day, way back in the day. I
Hmm.
loved Slipknot when I was like between like 12 and 16ish.
Hmm.
And so um it's really, I don't know how to describe the book.
It's yeah. Well, it's we got a main character by the name of Persephone.
Persephone.
Persephone, is that legit? That's the
That's
pronunciation.
legit, yeah.
Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna go with Persephone. Don't tell me what to do.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
don't correct me on air again, man.
Okay, hold on. How do
Yeah,
I
don't do
boot somebody?
that. Yeah, yeah, never mind. Persephone,
Persephone?
Persephone, oh,
Persephone.
Persephone. Man, I
Mhm.
don't know about that. I feel like we should hit a brow.
You should hit him up.
We should hit him up. Be like, how you pronounce the name, main
She's
character?
the Greek she's Zeus and Demeter's daughter,
Oh, look at you.
Persephone.
Look at you all learned.
I
All
just like mythology.
show off.
Whatever.
uh the book opens up in like a club scene.
Hmm.
You got this main character, and there's an interaction um with a person who we don't see,
Hmm.
someone who she meets at the club, uh and the narration is from the person, from the point of view of this person or thing that we that's not shown, that we can't see, at least initially in the book.
Hmm.
Yeah, you want to take it from there?
Uh, yeah. So the story can go like, I feel like I've seen a few people. I've read a few different versions of how they feel it played out. Some people were saying it was like self destruction, suicide,
Hmm.
stuff like that. And then I saw some people say it's more of like a less literal interpretation, but like a fighting your own demons,
Hmm.
which I tend to go with because, um, this whole time she's talking to, it looks like she's talking to you, right? Like she's talking to somebody in the club.
Yep.
The second time I read this, I felt like she's talking to herself.
Hmm.
Because she's talking about it eating at her, and
Yeah.
I felt like all of her bad qualities, and so she's doing everything she can to forget who she is,
Hmm.
which is relatable. Like, I think we all have vices, and we all go through stuff where it's easier to not be you sometimes. And then it all kind of goes downhill the more she, the more inebriated she gets with different substances, from alcohol to weed to she does coke. And and then even her sexuality, like, that's a form of escapism. The serotonin boost from that.
So this is a story. Yeah. So the great thing about this is it's very open to interpretation. I think this book, the beautiful thing about this book is it's done in a way that it will mean something different to each person, right?
Absolutely.
And it's so well done, man. How the story is structured. Yeah, so you have this character. My interpretation, and you touched on it, is this person who's fighting these demons, these inner demons, right? Depression, suicide, suicide. She's really struggling with this, and she's doing different things to, like, she's self-medicating here, right? Yayo, or with the weed, or with the sexuality, right? With sex.
And it's never enough.
It's not enough, right? And the narrator in this, he's repeating, I can't, what does he say? I can't let this build up inside of me. I can't let this build up inside of me. So she's fighting something, right? She's fighting this fucking, this depression, this urge to just end it. And I think she says as much. Where there's a line, says different things, like, I don't know what to do when I feel this way. Something inside of me that I despise, and she's talking about the self-medicating, how much is enough to rip this out of me, right? So things like that. So I think it's,
and I think that's what it is, right? Before it could reach that level, she's like convincing herself that she could take the edge off. But every time she takes the edge off, she's actually getting closer to the brink, because, like, those things only work for so long before you have to up the stakes, up the dosage, drink more, to forget. So,
or in this case, it all comes. It comes like, that's it. You can't contain it no more, right? This stuff will only work and help for so long, right?
For sure.
And you have to face these demons, and either you conquer it, or it tears you apart. And not to spoil, but there's a scene where literally you see the character being torn apart. I thought what he did there visually, and what
good timing, Mel,
was
just in time for the choke.
was amazing. And I want to applaud the creator, the writer, the artist.
For sure.
You gotta to put a story like this out there is not an easy thing to do. You gotta be brave, to kind of, you're putting this very personal thing, so kudos to Brow. Really is well done, man. And I honestly recommend it to everybody. Pick this one out, folks, and then you might interpret it in your own ways. I've seen a couple of different. I saw one take that really just boiled it down to like a sex thing. I thought that was kind of.
Man, that's a mid take.
Yeah, that's a mid.
This is
like this book is so much more. Don't.
Or maybe that was by somebody who's never dealt with mental health.
It could be, yeah. So
because not to shit, but wrong.
That's fair.
Not to shit, but wrong. But I don't even feel like this was especially sexual. She's naked throughout a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
There are like scenes where she's like self-pleasuring,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like it's all a form of escapism.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it's actually like really beautiful, and then like the reds with the black and white. It's such a good visual story, and honestly, like I think this book like will resonate on an emotional level for almost anybody who reads it, unless
a lot of people, yeah.
you're just horny and want to see her,
I mean,
finger
hey, listen,
yourself. But
and that's a good point. I think it'll hit everybody in some way, even if it's just on a basic level of, hey, this is some dope horny shit. I mean, if that's how you take it, but it'll do something to you, folks. I promise you. And can we talk about the art?
so
The
good.
art is mint. I love this. With the minimal use of the red, the color in the right moments and in the right contact. It's just can't say enough.
The speech bubbles especially I liked because they were kind of like translucent, right? With the red, and so that's what to me was like, oh, this isn't a person. You know what I mean? Because if I felt like if it was a person responding to her, it would be solid. And so the fact that it was transparent to me was like, oh, this is an inner monologue. Like you're talking, or an inner dialogue. You're talking to yourself.
Yeah, for sure. I would agree with that all. Yeah. And the ending was great.
Solid page too. That's
yeah.
something like an original art. If it ever went up, like I would be like, oh, I might bid on that. It was really cool visually.
Fantastic. I'll tell you one thing. I'm gonna follow this creator. I'm gonna pick up anything he puts out.
For sure.
Fantastic stuff. Pick this one up, folks. I believe it's sold out at the distributor level. So if you can get your hands on one, go ahead and copy it. Our number one read of the week. And is it fair to say, Elle, it's probably going to end up on our top somewhere at the end of the year?
Look, we're talking about making a category just for this to be.
That's how good it is.
Because absolutely love this book. Can't recommend it enough.
Yeah.
Very good.
Fantastic.
And Behemoth, they don't miss a lot. And they absolutely didn't miss with this one. And I'm glad that he finally, because I think he said in the back matter that he had been sitting on this
I didn't even
for a couple years or something. But solid book. Do recommend.
Yep. Amazing. Love it. So that's Vermillion one shot, issue number 0. What do we got next? What are we doing?
I do believe we have a video for that.
Are we doing the news?
Yeah.
Doing the news? Here we go, folks. House of Nerd News Network. And that is
we don't have a video for that?
It is not March the 6th, 2022.
Hold on, pause. So I just want to say something, guys. Last week I said, hey, on Sunday we're going to be prepared. We're going to be ready. We're going to have all the slides done. We're going to have all the banners done. We're going to be on point because, no lie, I dropped the ball a couple weeks in a row because I've been tired and sick or hungover. But I was like, no, we're going to be for real. And then this guy wants to bring it up again. Go ahead.
Never mind.
March 6th. March 6th, 2022.
Get that out of here. Never mind. Hey, it's March 6th and one multiverse somewhere.
One multiverse.
Hey, what's your mic doing? It's going up and down really crazy.
Oh, is it?
It is, ma'am.
Is it right now?
First up in the news.
You're going up and down too, so I don't.
Oh, am I? Okay. StreamYard's been doing funny stuff, folks. The Blue Beetle. This is the official logo reveal, man, for the Blue Beetle movie set to drop, I think 2023, August 18, 2023. Man, what are you folks thinking? Are you digging this?
I like the color. Is this does this take place in modern day?
As far as I know.
It's cool. I like it.
Yeah. I dig it.
Get an airbrush shirt, you know? Go ahead with the merch. If they drop merch that matches the vibe, I'm into it.
Yeah. I don't know, but I love this. It's not what I would expect or what I would have expected from a Blue Beetle. You know, I don't think we've ever seen anything like this. Yes, the lead actors, Zolo, Maridueña, I believe his name is.
Say it one more time.
Never mind. Get out of here, fam.
Get out of here.
Get out of here, bro.
Get out of here.
Yes, but yes, the lead actor from Cobra Kai, he's in it. You know who else is in it? Susan Sarandon apparently is the villain.
Oh, this is a whole all Latin cast, huh?
Susan Sarandon.
I was joking.
And George Lopez is in it.
Okay.
Good to see him. But yeah, man. I think they nailed the casting. And who said it? Mel's yeah.
And also, Mel, I hope you feel better. Our sweet baby angel Mel is not feeling well.
What's going on with Mel?
Mel, she went outside and went caught the flu, probably.
Oh, Mel, sending positive vibes your way.
That Texas air breathed on her.
Yeah. Oh shit. Okay. I don't even know what that means, but okay.
But it sounded good.
You're just saying shit, eh? Oh my god. That Texas air breathed on. Okay.
Fulci, absolutely. This does look like there's gonna be an angel wing picture behind the airbrush.
But yo, it's mint. I love the graffiti, you know, kind of that 80s, you know, color palette. I love it. You know, nothing crazy, simple, but I dig it. I'm hyped for this. Blue Beetle, baby. Looking forward to this one. First Latino superhero lead movie film, and I think they did announce. Originally, they said it was going to be an HBO Max thing. It's going to be released in theaters. So hype.
In tandem or
I believe like they're doing their 45-day window or whatever it is, you know, in theaters.
When have we always had this logo for House of Nerd News? That looks cool. Did you make that?
Yeah, I did that.
That looks cool. I just noticed it.
You don't appreciate the things that I do for the show, eh, man?
Okay, wow. Moving on. Moving on. Go to the next slide.
Never mind. Hey, Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny set to star as El Muerto in Sony's Spider-Man spin-off. Wow. Who saw this one coming?
Why'd you say it like, oh, well?
Who saw this one coming? Hey, listen, I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. I was so vaguely familiar with this character, El Muerto. But having said that, hey, I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. I'm curious.
You think he's going to get buff like that?
I
only know it was Bad. I was about to call him Bad Baby. Was Bad Bunny in that Jennifer Lopez movie that just came out?
I don't know. I know he's done a couple stuff. I think he was in the latest season of Narcos. But I've seen him in some other stuff. I don't have it off the top of my head. But hey, listen, curious choice for casting. I think they kind of just went with the name because you know he's big time, right?
Yeah, I was about to say I think they knew what they were doing with this because they're targeting their audience with this one.
I'm not even mad at that. I mean, you know, yeah. What else was he in recently? Yeah, I know Narcos, some other stuff, but I mean he was all right. He was nothing, you know. You've seen some other performers. Like
I just feel like he's a little too pouty to be threatening or menacing. You know what I mean? Like he puts his lips out a little too far for me.
That's the thing. Yeah. He's not. I would agree with you 100%. So definitely a curious choice. But in terms of acting abilities,
and also he's wearing an Undertaker shirt here.
Yeah. Not an Undertaker.
Couldn't be me.
Oh, okay.
No. I was a fan of him like growing up. I have his wine, his retirement wine. But his personal politics, no thank you.
What do you folks think? I mean, listen, Sony's clearly they're building up their Sonyverse, their universe. I don't know, man. I'm not. Listen, Morbius, was I.
Mm-hmm.
Venom 1 and 2 are like none of their films have been like you can for me anyways. Like I say, like yo, that shit was dope. It was good.
I can't even tell you the last. Maybe the Amazing Spider-Man 2 was probably the last Sony comic movie I saw.
Oh really?
Yeah, I haven't watched any of the Venoms. I haven't seen any of the Tom Holland Spider-Mans.
That's a shame.
None of them. I was gonna actually watch them this weekend.
Yeah.
I have some time.
You're not missing much. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're all right. Moving on.
Mm-hmm.
Avatar, The Way of Water is the official. They finally revealed it. 20 years of being in production. They said, well, let's give it the movie a name. The Way of Water. The Way of Water.
Let's give it a not cool name.
Man, I know. But so here's the slate that they announced. They announced actually the names for all the sequels. We're getting four sequels.
Which one is your favorite title? Mine is number 3, the Seed Bearer.
That's it, folks. It's a wrap. Have a good day. Detrimental.
The Seed Bearer. Oh gosh. They should have just called it the Implanter. The Seed Bearer.
If we're going to go that road,
I haven't seen Avatar since it first. I know. I'm sorry. I'll work on it, you guys. Next show, it's going to be all alternative titles for the Seed Bearer.
Yeah, folks, that's it. We want to put them. Maybe even on the social. I don't know, because I know you're about to go wild with that shit. Open up.
Yeah, I haven't seen it since the very first time it came out. The first one, I never understood. I don't know. For me, I never got like it was a good movie technically, I guess, but I never understood the theme parks, the 600 sequels, the this, the that. Like I didn't get that from that one movie. But again, I'm not gonna rain on anybody's parade if that's like what you're into. I'll still probably watch them, but I just don't. I've never understood the hype based off of that one thing.
I think it's one of those films. Just enjoy it for what it is. I think it gets too much. It's getting knocked on too much too. Like folks, it's a cool, entertaining movie. Like
I love the aesthetic. I love that Disneyland or Disney World has the world for it. Like I would love to go one day. I like the vibe. I love the aesthetic. But for me, I just, even from the first time I saw it, it's not that I would shit on it, but I just never got like the hardcore-ism behind it. You know what I mean? People go hard for this stuff.
Yeah.
Naming their kids after the characters, and what's her name? Navi or
I think the Navi are the people or something.
Oh, whatever. Same thing.
But yes. But see, there you go. So we're gonna come back to the Seed Bearer next week. Let's see what else comes up for us. And you're detrimentally shenanigans. That's it for the news, folks. There you go. Shit. Is that the show pretty much?
That's the show pretty much. Oh wait, we gotta do the copper drop winner.
Yeah. Where we at? Okay, here we go. Copper drop. I hope you got that banner ready, ma'am. You got it. The results. Oh, you got your wish, ma'am. 85%. 15. You got that 15 you were gunning for. Overwhelmingly.
Thank you guys for doing the bare minimum.
Because I saw earlier it was at 9. I said, "Ooh, should I get it at 15?" Yes, the Bone Orchard Mythos number 1 has been voted. We're reading that next week. I thought you said you had the banner ready. Oh, you did. I see that at the bottom. Okay. Boom. Yes. We're reading that. Read along with us, folks. And listen, you can't go wrong, man. It's a freebie. It's a freebie, man. I'm looking forward to reading this one. Yeah. I'm gonna go ham on those free comic book days.
Go ahead and pick me up some too. Thank you.
Oh, then.
I can't go outside, so you have to.
Shit. Vampire shit.
Fang life.
So would you do that now? 10 G's? Fang life?
No, listen,
You pay 10
I
G's?
feel
Real
I feel
time.
like real talk. Let me be real. I feel like it would be cooler to get turned by somebody who wanted to turn me than pay for it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to pay for it because I'm like, I could have got this shit for free. Like, so
Yeah.
I feel like the chase is more rewarding than just paying for it, you know?
You one of those, eh?
Mhm.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. But listen, I would pay that. I would gladly pay that 10 G's to be turned into a vampire for sure.
Mhm.
That's a no question thing.
Let's look at this one more time. Chef's
Parallel
kiss.
league.
Chef's kiss.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Folks, if you haven't already, please hit that like button, hit that smash it aggressively hard, multiple times even. Just jab it.
One with
No,
the
warming up. No, just one time. You know what I mean?
no Vaseline.
No Vaseline. Damn, yeah.
You said it. Just
Yeah, I thought about that.
Mhm.
Okay, we think,
Ugh, this guy.
yeah. Okay. Say like it, eh? No no warm up.
I was talking about the song Ice Cube.
Cute. Oh, okay.
Mhm.
The classic. You gonna hit that outro? Or am I?
Hold on, let
Hey,
me
before we
hit
do
it.
that, thanks to everybody for coming through. Thanks to
Mhm.
everybody for coming through, man. Hanging out with us. We appreciate you. You know, you guys make this show fun, yeah? See you, Noel.
Wait, let me do it. Hold on. How do you do it? No.
Come on.
Hold on. Oh.
That's not the one. There you have it, folks. Thank you for watching another episode of the House of Nurture. You know, we're going to be back next week, 11 a.m. Eastern. Let us know if you guys got any ideas for seed bear. Let us know. We want to know. Have a good one, folks. Enjoy your Sunday. We out.